Graphing linear equations, worksheet number 1, questions 5 and 6. Before I answer 5 and 6, I want to explain why the slope is always to the right. When you're graphing, I told you that if it's positive, you go up and then to the right, and if it's negative, you go down and to the right. I know some people were asking, why is it always to the right? So let me give you a brief explanation. So I have the slope 1/5, okay? Remember, this is your rise. You don't have to write this down, just follow along. This is your rise, this is your run. Well, my rise is positive. Positive goes up. My run is positive. Positive goes to the right. On a negative slope, the negative is up here with the numerator. So my rise is negative. Negative rise means I would go down. But notice how my run is still positive. That is why it's to the right. So that's why on question number 3, I put my negative sign up with the numerator. So the number in the numerator is negative. That way the denominator would be positive, so I would always go to the right. So again, when you're doing your slope, if it's a positive slope, you'll go up and to the right, and if it's a negative slope, you'll go down and to the right. Okay, so number 5. My slope is the number in front of x, the coefficient of x, which is 1/5. My y-intercept is behind x, which is -4. Okay. I just want you to write over here that it is positive, and then that it'll be going up. Oh, get here soon. There we go. And then just put start here. I think by now you know that it's on the y-axis. It's called the y-intercept because that's where we start on the y-axis. Okay, so I'm going to take my points and I'm going to put it at -4. So here's my origin, and I need to go down 4. So there's down 1, down 2, down 3, down 4. All right. My slope is positive, so I'm going to go up 1, and remember it's always to the right. So up 1, to the right 5. Up 1, to the right 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I could go up another 1, but I can't go to the right anymore. Oh, I can't go to the right 5 more. So that's my last point going up and to the right. So the opposite now, the opposite of up would be to go down. And instead of going to the right, we'll go to the left. So we'll go down 1 and to the left 5. So I go back to my point on the y-axis, my y-intercept, and I'm going to go down 1 and to the left 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Just making sure they're even on the... I can't go any more to the left. I can go down 1, but I can't go to the left 5. So I'm done. Those are the only 3 points I need. So again, if you're using paper, make sure you use a straight edge. I saw several people in the proportional relationship notes that did not use a straight edge. If you do that on the homework, it is not, or on this paper, you're not going to get full credit. So please, because these are straight lines. Remember, a line by definition is straight. So if your line looks something like this, you're not going to get full credit for it. Please don't do this also. I've had some kids do this. They'll connect these and then all of a sudden these points will go like that. That's not a line. So all right. Now that my graph goes through all 3 points in the middle, I need to put my arrows at the end. That is it for number 5. Number 6. the slope is the coefficient of x, the number in front of x. So my slope is negative 1/2. Again, take this negative and put it in the numerator. So I'm going to have negative 1 in the numerator and positive 2 in the denominator. So my slope is a negative slope. My y-intercept as that number after x, so positive 5. All right, so I want you to put, oops, it's not positive, it's negative. I want you to put negative and then down. And then, I know, probably getting tired of it, but I want you to get in the habit of knowing that this is where you start your graph. You start there on the y-axis. All right. So I'm starting at positive 5. Here's the origin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, my slope is negative, so I'm going to go down 1. And remember, it's always to the right. Down 1, to the right 2. I'm going to zoom it in a little bit more. So I'm going to go down 1, to the right 2. I'm going to do that again. Down 1, to the right 2. I can keep going another time. Down 1, to the right 2. Just to get in the habit of doing this, I want you to make as many points as you can. Could you get away with drawing less points and then just using the straight edge? Of course. But I really want you to get in the habit of doing this the correct way. So I want you to put as many points as you can on the graph. All right, now we're going to go the opposite direction. So instead of going down 1 and to the right 2, the opposite of down would be to go up 1, and the opposite of to the right would be to go to the left 2. So we're going to go up 1 to the left 2. Go back to your y-intercept. Go up 1 to the left 2. And we keep going. Up 1 to the left 2. One more time. Up 1 to the left 2. Please don't draw this, but I want you to watch. So my slope is negative 1 over 2. So watch what happens. I get these steps. Down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2. You get the point. Okay, so I have as many points as I can draw. Now I connect them. And last thing would be to put the arrows on the end. And that's it for number 6. Okay, if you have any questions on 5 or 6, please let me know. If you need any help or need further assistance, don't hesitate to ask. Make sure you have everything written down.